Huh? Where's my audio game? It's there. It's there somewhere. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. My name is David, and today we are trying out Scarf, which I got the code for from the publisher, but looks like a really cute game. So we are going to see if it is. No. Vibration is the fault. Just very quiet. I'm naked? Imagine being born and the first thing you get is just some half sleeves. That's to nothing. Oh shit.
The moment her crimson body touches the light flesh, her story is heard. Ages ago she was happy. Mum was with her. Always. The whole cosmos was their playground. Until they attacked. They shredded her mum to pieces. She screamed and screamed. But they didn't stop until Mum was no more. Then they used her mum's threats to escape from the beautiful cosmos and create portals to new worlds. She crossed the portal, trying to stop them. But it was too late. The cruel ones were gone. Mum was gone. Home was gone. She was alone, calling for Mum. Mum never returned. But now she has hope again. Someone has arrived. Fresh ears to hear the devastating tale. A being of light, kind and gentle. Someone who can help. You.
Why am I different from the other guys? Hello, Belty, how are you? I was just trying to jump and you didn't let me, game. Man, I think if I hadn't said the next game is Ace Attorney, or the next big game is Ace Attorney, it would be Fate Extra. Don't you mean Scarf Ace? How's it going, Hoban? And hello, Terror, how are you? Is this some sort of puzzle I could interact with? How's everyone's Monday? Been playing Maneater's third playthrough. I hope you're listening to the song while playing. That's the only way to do it. Give me something? You sitting more with 16? Me? Oh, like my thoughts after getting a little more distance from it? I don't know. I think I still need more time. Shark Week was last week, so it made me want to play it again. Okay, but do you listen to the song? That's what matters. No? Disappointing. There's a boss in Demon Souls that's called Maneater, and I remember I put the song on, and then I got muted by Twitch. Thanks, Twitch. Thanks for ruining the joke. Yeah. I've been watching a few videos about it. Trying to get a grasp of the general feeling about the game. I don't know what the DLC is. Colleen also put out a spoiler cast for for it, but I haven't had time to watch yet. Wow, I'm just sucking these people off. Like it. Colleen? Colin? I just did. Yeah, until my sister's vacation is over, I don't have a lot of time to, like, waste time looking over things, so I've been pretty busy. Trying to still stream the normal amount of time and do the work and hang out every day. Not very compatible things, all of these. Yeah, I watched the video on Ultima, basically, and that was it. Yeah, I need more hours in the day. I really think that the ending fits the message of the game, even though it doesn't fit what they tell you during the game. Which is why I was kinda weird on it. How goes it, Echo? How's life? Wow. Smith, I don't know if you know, but Twitch is 12 years and older. I don't know if you do. Can you show me your driver's license as proof?
Where the waves sighed, 3 pieces of darkness were waiting for me.
No, the birth certificate, he can fake it. he can go and just add a little it says like 90 and he adds a little leg and it's an 80. So although everyone that was born in 90 something is already 18 nowadays, which is sad. But Smith, were you born in like the 2000s? No, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't remember. How old are you? You're a millennial? You sure? What? Tricked? I will be 30 in 21 days. Okay. Human, you have to be nice. At least he has real legs. He's not a virtual construct. It's a little bit of journey, isn't it? I think I already played that game. Which game? This game? I don't know. It released in April, I think. Wait, did it? Oh, but on PC it was December 23, 2021. But July 6, where it matters. It launched July 6, so it's not even a month old. On the platforms that actually matter and are fun. Oh, okay. I played that too. I have all the trophies in it. I wouldn't say they're that alike. Stuck him off. guess. I kinda stopped looking at games in a genre way. Because everything's a mixture of genres these days.
She tried to cage that rebellion, to seize that freedom.
Why exactly are you putting that in chat, Ruben? Your text interview? What is that? The troll? How about you don't troll? What is the text interview? Look, I've done that once and never touched it again. What? Annual? Is that something I should do? Oh, okay. Good. I think with the amount of money I get from Twitch, I'd get community service. If anything, they just laugh. And probably pat me on the back or something. It's to register for annual. You don't have to do it if you receive a really big amount of money. Okay, okay. Well, like you. I get it. Mr. Rich Guy over here. Smith is bragging, yeah. Yeah, I can't do this one thing, you know. It's okay. You probably haven't heard of it. It's only for people that get really lots of money. Yeah. I thought you gave up on being affiliate. They turn some things down. Too many people start complaining, so I requested again. Oh, and now you have to do all the things again. Okay. Way to stick with your convictions. I'm just giving you shit. The right protest is please don't sub to me. Here's my PayPal. Ooh. That was great. I actually never watched those movies. Should I? Do they age well? What? Who told you you could move? You haven't watched it either. Just doing the in memoriam. Turtle, please. Go sit in the corner. How do I make it stay? Okay. Feels good to finally meet a Twitch millionaire, though. I've wanted to meet one for a while. So my dad is almost done with Jedi Fallen Order, by the way. I said my dad is almost done with it. I think the turtle got stuck. No. Oh shit. Can I do something with this? They finally accepted. They're probably really happy about having a millionaire on Twitch. Another millionaire. There's so many tips, they probably assigned just someone to handle your case as a liaison for the richest man in Portugal. It's a great way to deal with draw distance. Need a little more Annabella. I think Dion was very underserved. I feel like we like him more than the writing deserves that we like him. Because I kept wanting to see more and kept expecting more, and at the end of the day, there was just nothing more. And that was disappointing. He needed to be a party member, I think. And if you do the whole thing to get that fight with him, at least give him a chance to have somewhat of a redemption arc. And the redemption arc is not one fight where he just... Spoilers for Final Fantasy 16, guys. Okay. I'm not trying to spoil you guys. So that's a warning. But yeah, he was in a coma for way too long, and then he just had one fight and he died. No, that's not doing the character any justice. I feel like we could have bonded with him so much more, because he put up with Annabella for the longest time. And that's also one of the more disappointing things in the game itself for me, is how it's too much Clive. Too much of a Clive story. When I feel like Final Fantasies always have a protagonist, but they are an ensemble cast. And other than Final Fantasy, well, not counting the MMOs, but other than Final Fantasy 15, which fixed that post-release, there was never one where you could only control one character, right? And Final Fantasy 15 does feel very much like Noctis' story only, and the other guys are just along for the ride. But Arden and Lunafreya really become almost central to the story, and Arden especially. And I like that usually a god villain is in a JRPG is a god that humanity has lost faith on, and Ultima is a god that lost or never had faith in us. And I guess that's fun. Cut the Odin part. No. I think Odin needed a fight because we didn't fight Odin. Not really. But if Dion was along during that whole thing, I think it would have been very fun. He should have been in the party. We should have been together. Even he's just too good, the icon. Yeah, but so were the other ones. I mean, Bahamut flied and we overcome it. It disappoints me that we didn't get even more Barnabas, who I feel was also a little not enough in that game. But yeah, I wish I got to play more. Hello, Threo, how are you? I wish I got to play as Joshua. I wish I got to play as Dion when they were alone, right? Jill should have had her own room. I think even Jill, if they make a DLC, I hope it's about Jill. I hope it's about Jill's past in the Iron Islands. I've said this before, and I think that would be the most interesting thing. We need to go back, and we can't. I don't think the story allows us to go forward. Speaking of not allowing us to go forward, I don't really know where to go in this game. If we don't want to lose the ambiguity of the ending, you can't really make DLC that goes forward. You need to go back. But yeah, I would love the Odin fight. I would love Jill's past. I would love some Leviathan. I definitely would have loved Dion as with a redemption arc, not Dion walking away and then collapsing and then some girl helping him and then he sending money to the girl. That's it's a side note. Like it's what? Well, I found one secret. But yeah, like, I think the combat system... We spend a lot of time with just Phoenix powers, so the combat system would have totally adapted if we were just using someone else. And we didn't, and we couldn't change icons, because that is how the game starts. That is just the normal battle system. Was it implied that the girl in Terrace was in Twinside when Ultimate dunked on it? I think they forgot that those characters existed when that happened. But supposedly they were like in some refugee camp outside, no? That was very Japanese, yeah. Actually, it's more Chinese than Japanese, I think, that tradition. I'm lost. I don't know. I like the game a lot, but it does. That medicine girl is the most suspicious thing in the whole game. She shows up in like 10 spots in the game and offers to help to more than half of all the major characters. It's Metia. That medicine girl is actually the goddess that they all pray to. It's Metia reincarnated. You were? Actually, I just came up with that. I don't know, there was a lot of potential that I feel was not tapped into. It once again reminds me of Infamous Second Son, how the actual Dominant has more abilities than Clive. Sure, but when you like, your Ifrit abilities are also not that developed, so... Yeah, you always have to do combat as a limited thing compared to a cutscene where you can do everything, right? But even if it was just... For example, if you play as a Dominant, as another Dominant, maybe that Dominant has 2 slots of his own icon. So you can scroll and have like 4 attacks of the same icon that's yours, the only one you have. But all that is possible. It's just a matter of them wanting to do it. I really thought, and the first thing that happens, the first person you play as in the game is Joshua, right? You start the game playing with the Phoenix. And then you have a tiny, tiny sliver of the game where you control Joshua. I never, ever, ever expected, when Joshua was shown to be alive again, I never, ever, ever expected to never play him. I was 100% sure he would be playable. Even if it was just like at scripted moments, but I was absolutely certain he would be playable. Well, technically, Dion was playable, right? Because the final icon fight, you are all three of them, but that doesn't count. Not in my book. Also, would be nice if we fought enemy bearers. That would be very interesting morally, I think. If people forced other bearers to fight you and you, like, you are forced to kill them or fight them because their masters told them to fight you and you can't help them, that's very morally right. Or it's morally fucked up. More? Do we fight any? Game, I don't understand what to do. All these places are closed off. Huh? I found it. We fight Tiamat. Ah, yeah. But yeah, that's not even morally ambiguous because we don't really care. I don't think Clive counts as a bearer. No, but Clive isn't a bearer. He's made to wear the mark because they don't know why he has powers other than he has to be a bearer, right? Yeah. I don't think the brand is because he's a bearer. The brand is because they can't explain it any other way. He's not a dominant, so he's gotta be a bearer, right? There's nothing else. At least we never hear about anyone else getting a blessing from an icon and gaining powers. But yeah, that should also have been, I feel, a little talked about. Is that something that always happens to the first shield? That it just happened to Clive? Man, I don't understand. I'm very disoriented in this game. This lack of being able to see is not fun. Yeah, we don't really know, like, can every bearer do every kind of magic, or are they affiliated with some crystal? I have a box that I can use to jump, but why do I want to jump? Oh, okay. Actually, I saw it. Dude, what the fuck? I'm finally out of that. That kinda sucked. Not gonna lie. I don't like that mechanic. Yeah, exactly. Can they all use fire? So, can they all use Blizzard and Dia and all the other stuff? What? What? Yeah. No, she does it with her finger at the start of the game, I think. Also, I think I commented when I was playing. Lots of people have something in their at their belt that I'm assuming it's a crystal to use magic. But too many people have it, so at the same time, I feel like it can't be, because there's really, it's like almost everyone has it. Hey Cyan, how goes it? It is crystals, but do they ever address it, or do we think it's crystals? Because I've never seen anything about it. What they look like in the tubes? Okay. But like, more than half of the population of the world has crystals? And why do they even still carry them? When like late in the game? Because at least the lore did answer that. The crystals, if you destroy the mother crystal, the other crystals do stop working. Clinging to the past, maybe. Even, I know comparisons are not always fair, But even Devil May Cry, the latest Devil May Cry, has like 4 playable characters. I was disappointed that it was only Clive in this one. And I did feel like Jill lost some agency as the game went on. She started very strong, I think. But definitely became less relevant. Definitely needed more Jill and more Dion. Imagine clunky Gav sneaking missions. Sure, why not? Even that would be interesting because it would be a different way to play because he's human. Instead, we make Gav into a party member, and then you can go with him to Akashic places where the lore says he wouldn't be able to go, and that just makes no sense. I do love Gav though. Again. See, that's the thing. When Gav was introduced, I couldn't care less because, no, he was just a normal guy. And I feel like they really turned them into a legit interesting character. I just needed more of it. All the side characters are really fun, but they don't get their due. What the fuck? Did I ruined the game, guys. Or maybe not. I haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2. You won't miss this guy when you play it? Okay. Is he that annoying? Did you play one? No. Not one, not two, not Revolver. Is he that annoying? Oh no. Hello, Arrogance. Is that the most memorable NPC in the game? Okay. But yeah, I really love the game. I feel like they really went too hard on fluff on uninteresting content, just to pad out the experience. While we could have gotten so much more that was actually interesting, that would feel better. At the end of the day, I didn't feel fully swims about as well as Sonic. Yeah. I didn't feel like the journey was complete, even though the ending is very final, because there was much more that I needed to find out and see and do. Or at least that I wish I could have found out and seen and done. That's why I feel the Final Fantasy 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think those games are such complete stories. Like everywhere, the world is so well explained, so developed. They also, because it really was just writing, because the assets are just there staring at each other. I feel like everything's there. The full, every character gets their due, their past. The world is developed to an extreme amount of lore, of history, backstory, politics. I don't think we can get that kind of detail anymore.
To nomads. Darkness gave rebels their shield.
I think just because of how costly games are and how they're not to scale anymore, it's almost impossible to get that kind of detail again. Like, now every conversation, even if it's minimal, you still have to do lip thinking. It's way more, even if they're just standing around, someone's gonna have to go and lip sync that stuff, and yeah, it's not happening. There's a much bigger cost to everything you do. But hey, maybe I'll be proven wrong when I finally play Trails. I'm guessing someone brought this up, but the main character in this game looks a lot like Pajama Sam. I don't know who that is. Final Fantasy 16 avoided major cities as places of exploration. Yeah, even 10 did that. Yeah. Wow, this is not running very well, is it? Is it? It's stuttering. But yeah, even I don't know if all of you played 10, but Bavel was not explorable in Final Fantasy X. The biggest, probably the only city on Spira, is not explorable. I guess Luca counts as a city too. But even Luca is very small, or a very small area. And yeah, it still had good city content. Comparatively, of course. But it was still disappointing to me that we didn't explore Bavel, and it was the one thing I wanted out of Final Fantasy X too, and they didn't do it. Also, Yoshi P, I know you're watching right now. Why? Why not Blitzball in Final Fantasy XIV? Why not? Why? Come on, Yoshi P. That would be such a good use of time. Hey, they made Triple Triad into a bad game. They can make Blitzball. I don't know how you get Triple Triad from Final Fantasy VIII where it's perfect and turn it into a bad game. You know what would be fun? If we didn't let people use their good cards. Yeah, they're doing Fall Guys content for Final Fantasy XIV. Is that a better use of time than fucking Blitzball? Come on! It's still strategy, but you have your cards. Why not let people use their cards? Look, I'm gonna play Fall Guys in Final Fantasy XIV for sure. But I would play Blitzball as well. I would love it. That would be... See, that's the thing. For me, one of the most fun things in Blitzball was going around, seeing who could be recruited, and getting a lot of, like, comparing stats, seeing who's cool on my team. That would be fun if you could just go around Final Fantasy XIV recruiting the random NPCs that you get for quests. Like, suddenly you could have Illibrand on your Blitzball team. And you could get Thancred, you could get I don't know. That one guy that's always sitting around in Costa del Sol. I think Blitzball would work amazing in Final Fantasy XIV. It would be super popular, and yeah, they're sitting on something. And not in the good way. 14 will be around forever? Probably, yeah. If 11 is still getting updates, 14 will be around forever. Yeah, it's like WoW, but it's a good game. Alright, anyway, I think I've showed you enough of this game. Now let me spoil Final Fantasy 16 while playing another game.
But darkness was kind to nomads.
Oh, is this game like 3 worlds? Final bar line win? I don't know actually. I want to do... I was just saying, if I hadn't promised Cyan Ace Attorney Next as the next big game, or the next game that wasn't a code I got, I probably would be doing Fate Extra. So I'm probably doing Fate Extra after Ace Attorney. You say that, but the game is considered one of the best stories on the PSP. Yeah, it's definitely not mediocre. That's the problem. It's really, it's supposed to be really good. So I don't know about gameplay, but at least story-wise. Well, it's not like you're gonna know, because you're only gonna see like 60% of it, and then feel like it's silly. I'm gonna change games and I'll be right back.